Hey, welcome. This is Suyash, this is Heineken, and this is Laptop. For those who don't know me who are new to this channel, I am a banking professional living in Toronto, and in my spare time, I make these picture-in-picture tutorials with some weird stuff in between. Alright, so let's get to the meat of the video. If you're sponsoring your spouse for permanent residence of Canada and your spouse is living outside of Canada, then you need to provide proof of contact between you and your spouse. And it's a requirement of this IMM 5533E form that you see here, which is known as the document checklist. You have to fill this out completely and submit it along with your application packet. So if I scroll down to section 7, Proof of relationship to sponsor, it clearly states under part A, are you and your sponsor currently living together? If you check no, which would be the case for most of the applicants out there, then you have to provide the documents in both of the following bullets. We are going to cover the number 1 bullet in this video, which is proof of contact. So for proof of contact, you have to provide letters, printed text messages, emails, or social media conversations or other documented proof of contact between you and your sponsor. Provide a maximum of 10 pages with the application, and you must provide certified translations in either English or French. So we look at how to get the proof of contact and then how to get them certified. So what I'm assuming for this video is that most of us communicate through WhatsApp and Facebook. So I'm going to show you how to download WhatsApp and Facebook chats, and then how to approach the certified translation process that is mentioned here. Okay? And by the way, I'm going to be making an entire video on this document checklist that you see here. So subscribe and hit that bell icon right here, which should pop up right here somewhere, to get notified when I upload that video. Okay? Let's get started. Okay, so we'll go into my phone now and we'll do WhatsApp history first, and then we'll try to export Facebook history. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to open WhatsApp. Then I'm just going to select any random chat here, then click on the name, and then if I scroll all the way down, I see this export chat options. Just click on that. So for the purposes of submitting your chat history to IRCC for your spousal PR application, you don't really have to attach media. You can just do without media. So once it's finished exporting, then you have a bunch of options. You can either save it to your phone or you can email it to yourself. Okay, so I'm going to prefer emailing. So I'm just going to click on Gmail and I'm simply going to email it to myself. Okay, all right. So now if I go into my Gmail, I should see that chat history sent to me. All right, there you go. So I'm just going to hit download, and I'm using a Mac, so it's going to be slightly different the way it's zipped, but it shouldn't be a problem even if you are using Windows. It's pretty similar. So just double click, it's going to unmount, and then if you click again, it should give you a TXT file. So there you go. All the chat that I've had with this person has been downloaded into a TXT file and arranged by date. Okay, so once you have this, then you can convert this into a PDF if you want, but you can even attach the TXT file in your application if you want. So you'll have to print this out, and they've only asked for 10 pages. So print this out if you're submitting your application offline. If you're submitting it online, then you can convert it into a PDF and then upload this document. Okay? Okay, so now we'll look at Facebook. All right, so let's go into my phone, and I'm using an iOS device, but this works just as well with an Android device. Okay, so just click on Facebook, open the app, then hit menu, then scroll down until you see settings and privacy, then click on settings, scroll down until you see your information, and then you click on download your information. Okay, now you click on deselect all because you only need messages. Check messages, scroll down and select the date range that you want. If you select all data, then it's just going to take forever to get you that file, but selecting a range is definitely going to make the process quicker. All right, so for instance, I was talking to my wife since March 2020, so I am going to select that date range, March 2020 through now, and then it's going to download that file in an HTML format, and media quality you can select whether it's high, medium, low. I prefer medium. It's just going to make it quicker. Hit done and then hit create file. Okay, so once you're done doing that, then soon enough you should receive a notification from Facebook in your Gmail inbox, which should look something like this. Thanks for requesting a copy of your information. Once we've finished creating your file, we'll send you another email. So basically, it's just going to take a few minutes before Facebook creates a record of all the activity that you've done and exports all your messages. All right. So to access that information, you can go to your device, or you can just log into your Facebook on your desktop, and you will have a notification right here which says your Facebook information file is ready to download. So just click on that and you'll see available copies. Okay, then just hit downloads, and then they'll ask you to provide password again. So submit, and pretty soon the zip file is going to download to your downloads folder. Once you open that file up, it's going to have a number of folders within that file. So you click on messages, because remember we only selected messages, and then you go to inbox, and then you'll have all the chat history with all the people that you've talked to. All right. So let's say I just wanted to find my chat history with this person. So I'm just going to open that folder, and I'm going to click on that HTML file, and here is my entire chat history with that person. All right. And then you can hit Control P on your Windows keyboard or Command P on your Mac keyboard to bring up this screen. Make sure Save as PDF is selected and hit Enter. Save it down, and then you will have a PDF version of your Facebook chat history available. So if you're submitting your application online, you can simply attach this copy. If you're submitting your application offline, then you can just print this PDF out and attach it to your application packet. All right. Okay, so let's look at this translation part. You've exported your chats from WhatsApp and Facebook, but now you're concerned about what to do with this certified translation. So basically, if your communication with your spouse is not in English, let's say you're communicating in Mandarin and you're actually using Mandarin alphabets, or you're communicating, let's say, in Marathi or Punjabi, and your entire communication is in those languages, then the immigration officer is not going to have any idea about your communication. So in that case, you have to provide certified translations in either English or French, depending on which province you're applying. So let's go to this link real quick. Sponsor your spouse, common law partner, conjugal partner, or dependent child complete guide IMM 5289. Okay. And if you scroll down to gather your documents, step 2, and then scroll down until you find translation of documents, all the instructions relating to translation of documents are listed here. Okay. So number 1, if you are living in Canada, then you can actually use certified translators in Canada. And to find certified translators, all you have to do is just open Google and type in certified translators Toronto or certified translators Vancouver, whatever province, whatever city you live in. I live in Toronto, so I'm just going to type in certified translator Toronto and hit enter, and you will get a bunch of agencies on Google that you can actually use to get your chats and communication history certified. Okay. And mind you, these are going to be pretty expensive, so be careful. Okay. Then if you are outside of Canada, you can just use a notary public in your local jurisdiction, and you can get your communication history certified translated from that notary public. Okay. So just a regular notary public should do the job. Okay. All right. So this brings us to the end of this video, and me to the end of this lovely beer. Stay safe. It's been fun. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.